Okay, we have two goals in this video. One is to explore the difference in the two sounds between the Lydian mode and the Ionian, and the other is to talk about how the chord voicing that's being played at the piano affects our choices. Yeah, we'll get to that. So to start with, let's use an F major 7, which is basic voicing, F, A, C, E. Very pretty sound. And as we've been doing, I'm going to spread it out and say F, E, 1 and 7 in my left hand, and 3 and 5 in my right hand. So, now that we've started to explore the different arpeggios that we can create, stacking every other note in the major scale, what we found was that we got a major 7 chord in the first position. We call that the Ionian mode. We get one in the 4th position. We call that the Lydian mode. And what that means now is if we have a simple voicing for a major chord, just 1, 3, 5, and 7, I have two choices of scale sound, and I like to call those fields of notes. I can use two different fields of notes to create melodies against that chord if it's a simple voicing. So that would be F major 7 in the key of F and F major 7 in the key of C. Why in the key of C? Because F is the 4th arpeggio in the key of C, and it's a F major 7 chord. So that means I can use the C major scale to play through, to get me smooth lines through an F major 7 chord. So let's look at those two first. I'm going to play F in the key of F. That'll be G for me on the tenor. Okay, I played a few notes outside the key because I was hearing them, but my fundamental sound was F major in the key of F. Okay, if I want to play F major in the key of C, that's going to give me one note difference. In the key of F, I'm going to go F, G, A, B flat, C, and in the key of C, I'm going to go F, G, A, B natural, C. There's only one different note. There's only one note difference between the two keys, but that note makes a very different sound, a very different feeling of the color that I'm playing against that chord. So I'm going to play now F in the key of C against this F7 chord. Okay, neither one is correct. Neither one of those sounds is correct. They are two different colors that you can play against an F major 7 chord. Now, the next thing that we want to accomplish in this video is to start building a sensitivity to what the chord voicing is asking for. So if I play an F, this regular F major 7 voicing that I've been playing, the straight voicing with no tension in it gives me as the soloist an opportunity to define how I want to play over it. I can choose either one of the keys. But if the chord voicing that's indicated for the pianist has the sharp 11 in it, in other words, has the note B in it, which is the note that we get from the key of C, if the pianist is playing that note in his voicing, then it is incumbent on me to know that that's going to be F in the key of C. If I go back and play F Ionian on this chord, that's going to sound clunky. So I'm going to first play the voicing with the sharp 11 in it, and I'm going to use the sharp 11 sound. So in other words, I'm playing F in the key of C. And now I'm going to play the voicing for F in the key of C. So if you see this on a piece of paper, you know, it'll look like F major 7 sharp 11 or F major 7 flat 5. And now I'm going to play the F Ionian sound. I'm going to play F in the key of F against this in order to demonstrate that it doesn't really sound good. You see that note concert B flat? It sounds like a clunker, even though it's technically correct if we were playing in the key of F. Because that note B natural is in the voicing, the note creates a clash, right? It really wants to be. Okay, so the idea is, as we progress through the book, we're going to build up tension. And the idea that we want to start thinking about is, if the piano is playing a simple or a non-tense voicing, we as soloists can ratchet up the tension on top of that. The chord voicing will support it. But if the piano is playing a voicing that has tension in it, it will sound better if we know what sound, what chord sound, what field of notes is appropriate that will give us a smooth sound through the voicing that's being played. Okay, so a simple voicing will support tension, will accept tension that we play on top of it, but a very tense chord will not sound good if we play something from a lower level of tension against a very tense chord voicing at the piano. Okay, well, as the videos progress, we'll explore those ideas in more detail. Okay? Good luck learning to hear the difference between Ionian and Lydian against a major 7 chord.